Hi everybody, this is Dave Fresilli with Holistic Health and Fitness and Holistic Health Vibrant Life, the podcasts. So if you go to iTunes, you'll find the next podcast and you'll find it again under Holistic Health Vibrant Life. You can subscribe and then leave us a rating and also leave us a little review. Let us know what you're thinking about what we're talking about here. So I wanted to jump back in and really see if I can pinpoint with you the importance of sleep. Now, we've talked about sleep many, many, many times. It's one of the 6 components to health and wellness. And the reason I wanted to bring it back up again was because I started with a new client just this last week. And if you looked at the paperwork of this client, all the health questionnaires, lifestyle questionnaires, everything that we go through, the physical examination, the postural assessments, everything, you would think on paper, this person is living an ideal life, really, really doing well. However, this client is dealing with, at least right now, over the past couple months, some pretty serious health issues that are being addressed. And again, when you go over the paperwork, you say, well, what's the missing key here? So we go down those 6 components. Do you remember what they are? So we think about what's going on mentally, emotionally. Are they, as my mentor Paul Chek would say, are they stuck in their stinking thinking? So if people are really having challenges with their mental mind, what they're constantly thinking about, that's going to cause a lot of stress in their life, which will have other manifestations through the body and through your life experience. Are they breathing correctly? Because if not, that will cause some physiological issues with the body that can lead to illness, disease, etc. Are they hydrated? Are they drinking enough water? What's their nutrition like? What's their exercise like? And then what's their sleep like? So when going through all that with this client, one of the major things that stood out was sleep not being at the top of their list. They get very, very little sleep. They do so much in their life, this client does, that they get very little sleep. 4 hours, 5 hours, sometimes 6 hours. Not enough for the amount that they work out. They do a huge amount of philanthropy in their life. They're traveling all over the world a lot. They're taking care of family members, etc. And they have a big heart, incredibly loving, wonderful person, absolutely. And yet the body is breaking down. Sleep is critical. It's the only true time where the body has dedicated hours in the day to heal itself, to rebuild itself, to repair itself. If you don't give it that restful sleep, and again, remember I'm saying restful because you can go to bed and sleep for 8 or 10 hours, but if you're flipping and flopping and turning, or if you're getting up many, many times a night, you can't get back to sleep, that's not restful. That's even more stressful sometimes. So restful sleep. You must give yourself that restful sleep. Remember, if you're not, then your body's not recovering. If you're not recovering, then you move into the next day not recovered, and then more stress builds upon that. If this happens day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year for some people, the body truly begins to break down. And people will feel and have all the symptoms and signs that the body is not doing well, but they don't pay attention to it until it gets too late, and then you have to go see somebody. So please make sure you get your restful sleep. Love getting your sleep. Remember, the most optimum times for sleep are roughly between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. That 8 hours, 10 p.m. and 6 a.m. From 10 to 2 p.m., that's what I was getting at, is when your body mainly goes through what we'll call the physical repair of the body tissues and organs, etc. And then from 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. is more of a psychogenetics, so the brain, the mind, etc., the whole function of the nervous system, all that starts getting repaired. So you want that good 8 hours. If you need more sleep, give yourself more sleep. Your body's saying, I need more. But make sure it's restful sleep. All right? So that's this week's blog and this week's podcast. So you can find the blog on Holistic Health and Fitness, or Holistic Health, www.holistichealth-fitness.com. And you can read all the other blogs we have there too. If you want to listen to the podcast, then you go to iTunes, you subscribe to Holistic Health, Vibrant Life, the podcast, and you can get all the other podcasts. There's tons of them there. All right? So until I see you next, this is Dave Fresilli with Holistic Health, Vibrant Life, the podcast, and Holistic Health and Fitness. And I wish for all of you a vibrant life. Take good care, folks.